Beginner in Linux and you want to start writing your first bash scripting. Let me show you how you can start writing your first bash script as a Linux engineer or a cloud engineer, even DevOps engineer as well. So this is my Linux virtual machine. I'm going to open up my terminal. So this is my terminal here. Let me enlarge this a bit. So this is my terminal. As you can see, my terminal, I'm running my terminal as just a normal user. I can't do much as a normal user, so I'm just going to run the rest of the task as a root user. So I'm going to run these commands. So it's going to ask me for my password, put in my password. So I'm now a root user. So the first thing we're going to do, first of all, is to create a script inside a folder. So what we're going to do is to make sure we write the following commands. cd / documents. So we are now inside the documents folder. So I want to write my script inside the documents folder. So we can write yours into any of the folders you want. So I want to write mine inside the document folder. So after writing the first thing is to create the script itself by running the following commands. Touch my first automation.sh. Make sure you end whatever the name of your script is. Make sure you end it with .sh. I'm going to click enter. So after doing this now, I just have to make sure I assign myself as the executable rights. For me to do that, I'm going to write change mode plus X, then my first automation.sh. Now I have the executable rights here. So after doing this, the next thing I'm going to do is to open up my text editor, which is Nano my first automation.sh. So this is our Nano text editor. I'm going to write whatever automation script I want to write. So, but this is just a simple demonstration, so I'm going to keep it very simple. So for us to start writing our automation or whatever script we want to write, we have to start with a shebang. So for us to write our shebang, this is the code we're going to run. We run the following commands: #bin/bash. So this command is our shebang. So we click enter, we write whatever command we want to write. Echo, this is my first automation task as a network/cloud engineer. That with the inverted comma as well. So after doing this, we need to save this in Nano. So for us to save this, we run the following commands. Save now. So we have to exit Nano by hitting Ctrl X. So we are back to our terminal. Now let us test the script we just wrote now in our Nano text editor. Let us test it out to see if it works. So we're going to run the following commands in our terminal. .forward/ my first automation.sh. My bad. .forward/ my first automation.sh. So if you look here, our script runs so perfectly well. This is our output. This is my first automation task as a network cloud engineer. So this was our input into our Nano editor, if you remember. This is our output here. So this is how you run and create your first task, and this is how you create your first automation task as well. So there's no difference. The only thing you need to remember is make sure you have the root or administrative privileges to run the task about